good day to the online viewers. My name is Nayz. Today we're going to be looking at mathematics. We're diving into a new topic which is matrices. So the example that we're looking at today in matrices, it is actually driven from the 2024 paper 2, which was just written last year. Okay, so here we're given a question which is saying, given that matrix P is equal to, open brackets, we're having 3, -1, -4 with +2, close bracket, finds its determinant. Then after you find the determinant, you find the inverse. Okay, so the first thing you're supposed to do here, you are given such. So when you want to find the determinant, the solution now, you copy the way it is. P is equal to, open bracket, we're having 3, -1, -4, and -2. Okay, so when you are finding the determinant of a matrix, you multiply the major diagonal on its own with the minor diagonal on its own. Then the answers you find, to subtract them to find the determinant. So here we say determinant P is equal to, you open brackets, you get 3 times the 2, you close minus with those that are in the minor diagonal, open brackets, -4, you get it the way it is, times -1, close brackets. Okay, again you write the determinant P is equal to, you can punch that on your calculator, 3 times 2, it is 6. Minus, so in here, remember to say when you're having negative times negative, it is what? Positive. And if you're having negative times positive, is equal to negative. So the signs, this is where actually most of the learners make mistakes. So take note on this one. -4 times -1 is going to give you what? +4. So here it's going to be +4. Determinant P is equal to 6 minus 4. You can actually use your head or your calculator. 6 minus 4 is going to give you what? 2, +2. So we found to say 2 is our what? Our determinant. Okay. Now after finding the determinant, is there any question on the determinant? Understood? Okay. Let me proceed. We're going to find out the what? The inverse of a matrix. Okay. So we're going to solve it from this side. After finding the determinant, you get the way it is. You're going to get the question the way it is, which is saying P is equal to 3, -1, -4 with +2, you close. So when you're finding the inverse, the first thing you do, you find the what? The adjoint. When you're finding the adjoint, here, the elements that are in the major diagonal, or the numbers that are in the major diagonal, are going to swap. 2 is going to go where 3 is, and 3 is going to come where 2 is. And those that are in the minor diagonal, it's only with the signs. If they are all negatives, they're going to change into positive. And if they are all positives, they're going to change into what? Negatives. So we are going to indicate adjoint P is equal to 1. Now we're going to imply the changing. The 2 is going to come on top, and the 3 is going to come downward towards. Then here we're having -4, meaning it's going to change to +4, and -1 is going to change to +1. You close brackets. Clear on that one?
Yes.
Okay. So after you find the adjoint here, most of the learners make mistakes by just getting them exactly the way they are with the negatives. But the adjoint are supposed to what? To change the signs. Okay. So after finding the adjoint, now we want to imply the what? The formula to find the inverse. So we're going to say we're having inverse P, right? So we are going to say inverse, just going to abbreviate it as this. Inverse P is equal to find inverse P, you say 1 over the determinant which you found times the adjoint. You can note that on your books. This is inverse, or maybe let me just write the full way so I should not get confused. Okay, so here is the inverse P. Okay, so the inverse P is equal to 1 over the determinant times the adjoint. When you're having your equation there, it will be able to lead you, even if you've never learned indices before, matrices before, you'll be able to know what am I going to do. You're already having the determinant and the adjoint, so you will know how to calculate it. So here, the way you're supposed to indicate this, when you are now, you want to bring the principle, so you're going to say P negative, here it's going to be -1 is equal to 1 over, what is the determinant here? The determinant we found is what? 2. Okay. So 2, open bracket with the adjoint, since they're saying times the what? The adjoint. The adjoint, which is 2, 1, 4, and 3. Any questions so far? Okay. So after from here now, what we're going to do, we're going to multiply this, the 1 over the determinant times what is in the what? In the inside the what? The matrix. So not forgetting this. This actually carries marks on its own because it is there to show you to say you are looking at the what? The inverse. So do not leave this one. So you are going to say P -1, oh, negative 1 is equals to, you open brackets. So here you are going to say 1 over 2 times 2. Okay, for the first equation. The other one, 1 over 2 times 1. For the second, 1 over 2 times 4. For the third, and 1 over 2 times 3. Okay, but if you are really fast in calculating, you can actually do it from here. Just on a piece of paper, you can actually do 1 times 2, giving you 2 divided by 2, okay? But for the sake of learning, in fact, everyone should be able to understand. They should know why they made a mistake. We're going to use the longer method, okay? Due to space, I'll just actually shift it to here. That's the answer. So, since you've already noted down this, just erase it. Okay. Pay extra attention. So we're going to get it, not forgetting our sign, which is P, showing us that we're finding the index is equals to open brackets. We're going to indicate the answers now. Okay. So we're just going to do this on a rough piece of paper. Don't forget, we already have the determinants and you've already copied down this. So let me just erase it. Not always should you get used to using a calculator. You can always do it on a rough piece of paper. 1 over 2 times 2. You always don't say any number you multiply with 1 is what? Is 2. Meaning 2 over 2. 2 divided by 2 is what? To the audience, 2 divided by 2?
1.
Okay, so you indicate what? 1. Okay, we move on to the other one. We're having 1 over 2 times 1. So 1 times 1, it is what? 1. Then here, you can always put a place value here to give you the what? The 2, sorry, I indicated 1. Then you're going to look, is there any number you can divide here? You cannot divide 2 into 1, okay? So you're going to get it the way it is. You can put it in a fraction form just the way it is. So 1 over 2. Okay? Here with that one, you go now to the third one. 1 over 2 times 4, not forgetting the place value here. So 1 times 4, it is what? 4. 2 times 1, 2. Okay. So now, here you know to say 2 can divide with 4. 2 can go into 2 how many times? 1. And into 4 how many times? 2. So already we say 2 over 1, okay? Just for the sake of learning. So that do not put it like this here because you are able to divide. 1 can go into 2 how many times? 2. Meaning the answer here is going to be 2. Okay? Going to the last one, you say 1 over 2 times 3. Okay? So, let's hope you are getting me clear enough. Pay extra attention. So, 1 times 3 is what? 3 over 2 times 1 is 2. And here, is there a number here that we can multiply into, you can divide into 2 and 3 without leaving a remainder? No. Meaning, instead of us putting it in a point form, we're just going to leave it the way it is, okay? It's going to be 3 over 2. There you go. You found the what? The inverse of this matrix. Simple as it is. So the first thing you do, you find the determinant. After you find the determinant, you follow the procedure, the adjoint, where now those that are in the major diagonal, they swap. The one that was on top is going to go down. Like here, 2 has gone on top and 3 down. Then after that, you write the formula, which is there to remind you how you're supposed to do it. What it says, inverse P is equals to 1 over the determinant, which is 2 times the adjoint, which is this one. From there, you apply the inverse. The sign is supposed to be this one. Take note on the one on the side. Don't forget to indicate this when you're dealing with the inverse. Because if you just indicate P, one might think as if you're just solving for something else. So this negative is there to show us to say we're dealing with the what? The inverse. There you go, you find the inverse. And this is how you what? You end up to your final answer. Let's hope I was clear. Thank you for being good pupils. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget your work. Bye.